Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm my Big Blaze and today we've got something brand new to talk about coming to World of Warcraft that's got the community buzzing. Blizzard is testing a single button combat assistant in the Legacy of Aratur patch, which is 11.1.5. And yes, it does exactly what it sounds like, but is it just a smart accessibility tool or is it automation going too far? Let's break it down. But before we get into it, if you find this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future content. Now, let's get into it. So, in the latest PTR, Blizzard is testing two new features, the single button assistant and the assisted highlight. These tools are designed for new players, people trying out new classes or specs, or anyone who just want a little help during combat. Now, to be clear, these features are only for damage dealing abilities, so no heals, no defensive cooldowns and no utility spells. These are mainly for DPS specs, but tanks and healers can technically try them out, just don't expect them to press your life cocoon or shield wall. Let's dive into the first mode, the single button assistant. This is a spell you can drag from the top right of your spellbook to your action bar. Once it's on your bar, you just activate it and it will automatically cycle through your specs priority spells and cast them on your targets. It's designed to adapt to your talents, swapping between AoE and single target spells depending on how many enemies are nearby. Sounds amazing, right? Well, there's a catch. It comes with a global cooldown penalty, meaning your actions will be slightly slower compared to manually pressing buttons. If that sounds a little too hand-off, the assisted highlight might be more your style. This one doesn't press the buttons for you. It simply highlights the spell you should press next with a green border on your action bar. You still control the clicks, there's no GCD penalty, and it's great for players who want some help with their rotation without giving up control. Think of it like your personal in-game coach guiding you but not doing the work for you. This is similar to the Achilles add-on. Now let's look at the pros and cons of these features. The pros are accessibility. This is a big win for players with physical disabilities or those who can't easily manage multiple keys. Beginner friendly, it lowers the learning curve for new players or anyone experimenting with new class or spec. Consistency, it helps ensure your basic rotation is always on point, especially in simple encounters or open world content. Adaptability, it changes based on your talent and will even switch between AoE and single target spells depending on your situation. The cons are the GCD penalty that slowdown with single button assistant can definitely be noticeable, especially in high-end content. Limited scope, it doesn't use interrupts, defensive abilities or crowd control spells. Even your big cities are not in the rotation like Avenging Rat or Ascendance, so it's not a replacement for skill or game knowledge. Not viable for Mythic Plus or raiding. In more complex content, you will still need to handle movement, target swaps and situational awareness yourself. In other words, it's not a replacement for individual experience. And automation concerns. Some players worry that this might cross into autoplay territory and water down the gameplay experience over time. According to a recent blue post, Blizzard has made it clear this is not meant to play the game for you. It's a learning and accessibility tool, not a full-on automation system. They are actively collecting feedback during this PTR cycle and they have said that both the single button assistant and the assisted highlight will continue to evolve, similar to how they've been updating the cooldown manager from patch 11.1.5. Bottom line, these features could be a great addition to World of Warcraft if they are balanced properly. It's all about helping players learn the ropes, not replacing that learning. If these tools end up letting someone eat decent DPS without ever really understanding the rotation, while others are putting in the effort manually, that's when it becomes a problem. But if Blizzard can find the sweet spot, this could be one of the most thoughtful accessibility upgrades we've ever seen in an MMO. What do you think? Is this step in the right direction or a slippery slope? Drop your thoughts in the comments, give this video a like if you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more WoW deep dives and gaming insights. Thank you for watching, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!